So this video is all about adding integers, which leads into subtracting integers. But first, here's the basics. We have, in this case, -2 plus 5. And we have a number line where we have the negatives and the positives. And what this says is move to the left. Whenever it's negative, you're moving left. When it's positive, you're moving right. So we move left 2 spaces, and I'll represent that on the number line. So we move left, and we have our first part where we go to the left 2. So I'm going to have a drawn arrow to -2. And then we go to the right 5. So that's what this plus 5 means. Plus 5 means 5 spaces to the right, starting from this point right here. So I then go to the right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I land at 3, positive 3. So the answer to this one is equal to positive 3. Now on this one, I have -2 plus -5. And notice how I said that. That's plus. That's the operation addition. And this is a sign, negative. And so we put these parentheses here to separate our operation from our sign. So -2 plus -5. And I'll start the same way as I started the other one, where we have -2. So we move 2 in the negative direction. But now we have to move to the left 5. Instead of before we were moving to the right 5, now we're moving to the left 5. So we'll do that, and I'll move to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I now have moved to -7, and that is our answer. -2 plus -5 is -7. Now we have another one. I mean, they all have 2 and 5. So I thought I'd mix it up. I have a +2 and a -5. So once again, we're going to move 2, but this time we have to move 2 in the positive direction. So we're going to go to the right 2, like this. And then we're going to the left 5. So we're adding negatives, and the negatives they move to the left. So we'll move to the left 5. So 1, 2, we're back at 0, 3, 4, 5. And we are at -3. So that's the answer to that one, -3. So we can just keep on adding. The only way we make this more complicated is by making it a longer expression. So in this case, I have 3 constants. I have a 2, a -5, and a -3, and I'm adding them. So what is the sum? Well, the sum is when we add all 3, and I'll move along the number line. So we start with 2, so I go from 0 to 2, and then I'll add -5. So I just did that in the last one. So if I add -5, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left, and then now I have to add -3, which means I have to go 3 more in the negative direction. So that would mean I do 1, 2, 3. I land at -6. And that is our answer, -6. And that's all you got to know for adding integers. The next one I'll make will be about subtracting integers.